Hello everybody, Jessie Lockhart here. Welcome to another edition of Jessie Breaks Out. This episode we're running Summoner. I'm doing this brief little intro, basically describe that originally the video I did was going to be about 2 hours long. You'll notice that the end of the previous episode just kind of cuts off without any sort of a sign-off. I might work on that later on in the future, but for now, I just decided that since the video was running about 2 hours long, I wanted to limit it to no more than about an hour. So I'm splitting it up into 2 separate episodes instead of a single one. And I'm just adding this little bit here to explain this and to give a proper intro into this video. So hopefully you enjoy it and get a bit of a send-off here as we get into the video. Just want to show off this image here from the sequel to the game Summoner 2. You can see the main protagonist of that game, Maya, here in a pretty awesome pose with some kind of classic heavy metal music going on in the background. This is kind of a longer version of the theme I've been using for this Summoner series, Breakout by Metallium. And they're actually not that old. They're like late 90s and 2000s actually, but they like to play in that kind of classic style. Anyway, so let's just jump right into the video. Enjoy! Here we are in Old Town, and wow, is this place a mess. And yay, missing textures again. And getting caught on obstacles again. Yeah. This game is certainly not perfect. I think it's pretty decent for its time, though. Hail, traveler! I am Verisa, the Gemadi. Gemadi? Gemadi means wanderer in the old tongue. Unlike you, farmer, we are not bound to the land. We wander where we please, because we are free. Free? Yes, for the Gemadi have never forgotten the cities of glass. Cities of glass? All of our ancestors live in the cities of glass, even yours. Cities high up in the clouds, for in those days we all had wings. The winged Sudani we were called. Winged Sudani? Yes, if you don't believe me, go to the temple and ask the priests. But when the Hara murdered Urath, the cities of glass shattered, and the Sudani lost their wings. Urath? Urath is our god and creator, and now we were exiles, forced to walk the earth, but the Gemadi, we are special. You say that, but like most Sudani, you have forgotten your true home, and you have forgotten that you are beings of the air. You have stopped dreaming of glass cities in the clouds. Forgotten? The Gemadi have not forgotten. This is why we have no home other than the one that we lost. This is why we build no houses, nor do we till the soil. This is why we will wander forever. Forever? Forever's quite a long time, lady. Well, even the Gemadi have to make a living, so we mend posts and clothes and shoes. Most people shun us unless they have holes that need mending. But in our travels, we search for the ruins of home. Ruins? Shards of the cities of glass. These shards are the same as the ones that shine in the night sky. Eladi, the sea of stars. Would you like to see one? Yes. Woman draws a long, shagged piece of glass from her pouch. The shard is a deep emerald green. As she turns it over in her hand, it sparkles in the sunlight. I'm gonna offer to buy it. Gemadi shakes her head. It's not for sale, traveler. But I would make a trade. Trade? Bring me 3 shards of glass. Red, green, and blue. If you bring all 3, I will give you something special in return. It's a treasure only the Gemadi know to make. Okay. I will look into that. And as for that particular quest, I believe the item we get is a very interesting weapon. It's, I believe, a glass sword. Interesting thing to pick up, really. Not 100% sure just how. I remember it has. I think it's pretty good, but I believe there's a chance it can break. Sound like we had some glitching going on there. Let's talk to this guy. Elixirs and potions, agents and bombs. That is the Apocryphes craft. Let's buy. Nothing to buy. It's kind of fun to look and see what everybody's got. Let's venture a little bit up here. All able-bodied men. Kind of like the special sound effects going on. It's kind of cool. Ah, there we go. This is a part of Summoner I always thought was kind of cool. You can actually walk into a house. I say walk into a house. Yes, oh my god. That's horrible. That's horrible. That needs to change. If there's a way to patch this game, please, Nordic Studios, the guys who bought the rights to this game, please make that change. Greetings and welcome to my humble shop. My wares are modest, but you'll find the prices reasonable. Sure enough, he's got some cloth gloves, silk gloves. Surprisingly, yeah, +1 to magic resist with only 3 protection. What's the difference here? 5 protection, but get some magic resist going. And of course, we got our tunic. Got a quilted robe, a sexy quilted robe. Ooh. Another, a sexy shirt. Ooh. Some cloth, not so sexy pants. Some tough boots and some heavy boots. Nothing we're capable of wearing at this moment in time. But we'll keep your wares in mind, sir. And oh my lord. That's gonna be frustrating. It already is. I haven't encountered it once. And not being able to use any sort of a directional pad is just really, really bad for me. But I think it's particularly bad in just the means of running this game and trying to run it. More random sounds. If you work at tanning leather for as long as I have, lad, you learn to savor the stench. Where would the tanner be without it? Begging in the streets for coppers and bread? And this NPC's having a little trouble. I think I kind of cut her off. She's having trouble getting by me. I got some high leather boots. I think that's a couple points higher. Yeah, about 2 points higher. We also got some leather gloves. A 7. And leather gauntlets. A 9. We've also got a padded surcoat and a leather jerkin. A 20. And a 15. I believe our, let's help this gal out here. I believe our tunic is a mere 7. So any one of those are a great upgrade, actually. It'd be worth picking up at some point. I think for now we're just going to stick with what we got. But we're going to continue to explore. Let's see what we got around here. There's something around here. Maybe somebody to talk to. Hey, how about you? You a person of interest? Yes, you are. Lenel was becoming too dangerous for the Iranians. Many have gone into hiding or left the city. Only a handful remain at their peril. This house belonged to an Iranian merchant. Irania and Medivar are now at war, and the Iranians who have lived peacefully in Lenel find themselves victimized of reprisals and angry mob. Burned this house down, and our friend has disappeared. Disappeared, you say? If you hear anything, let us know. Our friend's name is Jinyan. I'll reward you for your trouble, but please be discreet. Yeah, we got just a journal update. as well as a barking dog. Sounds like Max has found himself something to chase, like this little kitty here. I think you could click on it in the PS2 version, but I can't click on it this time. Yeah. Okay. I believe that's about all I'm really gonna find in here. I remember there being more around these places. Like lots of items. Maybe not lots of items, but you know, at least a couple of items you could just pick up here and there. And again, if I'm missing anything, feel free to leave comments and let me know. I'm trying to remember the last time I played this game. God, it must have been at least 5 years ago. At least. A burly man in a bloody butcher's apron weeps before you. Cruel gods, the doll fell down the well and now it's lost forever. Doll? Aye, no ordinary doll this was. I bought it from a witch, for my girl was sick and the doll cured her ills. But now the doll's lost, and I feel my daughter will die. Wow, dude, you got problems. And I mean more than just your daughter being sick. That's kind of tragic. If you start believing the doll is just... You know, even in a world of magic, I still kind of sometimes hard to believe that a witch has put a spell on a doll to help cure your daughter. Oh, what is that sound? A lot of weird sounds going on here. Oh, here we go. We got someone to talk to. The Rennies have cursed our people long enough. They've brought famine into Medivh. The drought 2 summers ago was all they're doing, and so was the plague in the north. Wow. Oh, man. I wonder if he's been watching the modern media cycle. Hi-yo! You're in the wrong part of the city, farmer. This is the keep, not the marketplace. You'll not peddle your vegetables here. The keep? Aye, in the days of the old princes, they called it East Keep, and here is the first kings of Medivh lived. Now it's the royal prison. Royal prison? All the undesirables are kept here. Madmen, outlaws, vagabonds, traitors, and even a few Irenians. Irenians? For their own protection, with the Rennies burning and pillaging up north, the townspeople are getting violent. We keep them here so they don't get hurt. Do you have a prisoner named Jinyan? Jinyan? Aye! He's the Rennie whose house burned down. We've got him in here, but until I get a release order, he's not going anywhere. Release order? A letter from the Royal Justicar saying he can go free. But take my advice, farmer, you'll never set foot inside the palace, let alone get a release order. Wow. Looks like it's bad news for Jinyan. He's not going anywhere. As well as the buddy who's worried about him. But I believe that's updated our quest journal. And we can go talk to the gentleman who gave us the quest. Yeah, this is a bit annoying having to press this button over and over and over again. There has to be a better way. Is that you? Nope. And we'll just skip that. Ah, nice. Somebody's tempering some gear right now. He just left, so where? Huh. Wonder where he went. Maybe we went walking down this way. NPCs like to walk around and make you chase them around. What have you learned about Jinyon? Jinyon is in the keep. The keep? What crime has he committed? He'll have to obtain a release order. We are grateful for your help, stranger. Yeah, we got some money. There's all this talk about a release order. Sounds like I'm gonna have to get my hands on one if we're gonna save that guy. Yeah, I have to admit, it's strange hearing all these random sounds. This anvil clanking, the dogs barking, well, the dogs in the game barking aside from my own. You reek of the farms, a village boy you are, a tiller of the northern soil. I too was a northerner once, a farmer of rich lands. Who are you? My name matters not, for I have nothing in this world. I lost my land and my gold, and now I've lost my eyes. You lost your eyes? Yes, that apocryphy made off with them. Plucked them right from my skull, he did, that vile toad. God damn, wouldn't that hurt? Crafting an elixir, he said, needed the eyes of a beggar. Well, I am a beggar, but now I have no eyes. I mourn my land and gold no longer. But how I mourn my eyes, half my world stolen from me. Go ask the apocryphy, and if you are clever, fetch my eyes from him. My possessions are few, but I promise a reward. Wow. Literally have your eyes plucked from your skull. That's messed up. So I remember there was something bad about that guy when I first met him. I just kept thinking to myself, there's something wrong about this guy. There's something really bad. And sure enough, holy crap. Just outright takes the guy's eyes out from him. What an ass. Elixirs and potions, urgents and balms. That is the apocryphy's crafts. Yeah, what about beggar's eyes, asshole? Yes, I have the eyes of which you speak, but I require them to make an elixir. I am brewing a concoction of mendicant vision. Mendicant vision? One who imbibes the potion will gain the gift of special sight. He shall perceive the generosity of others. Those who are the most generous will be the most willing to part with their gold. Will you give me the eyes? Well, not for free, of course, but perhaps we might barter. I desire something worth more than this potion of mendicant vision. In the hills west of Linnell, there lives a rare and elusive fire salamanca. Slay the salamanca, and bring me its tongue, and I will give you the beggar's eyes. Great. Now we gotta go slay something. A rare creature. Potentially making the creature species extinct. Just so the guy can have its tongue. Business is business. That seems to be all that matters. All that matters to some people. Very unfortunate. Let's talk to this guy. What's he got to say? Ivis the gambler. When all these soldiers march off to die, what use will they have for gold? Better I win from them than they let the vultures have it. At least I'll have earned my gold. Do you have the sailor's lucky charm? Oh, my lucky charms. You mean that earring? I sold it to Gebbin, a pawnbroker in Old City. Go ask him about it. Damn. Well, that's a foul and messed up deeds going on around this place. I don't mean to judge, but geez. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Go back a bit. Don't think he's a person of interest. Nope. was thinking there might be a path. Because I believe there's kind of a back door around here. Another sewers entrance. A fair amount of those around here. Actually, I believe it's this way. There's a guy we can talk to, too. No, not you. You. Let's talk to you. Mark my words, if nothing is done, Linnell will be swarming with basites. It's an infestation. Who are you? I am Murden, cleaner of the sewers. Well, I would be if it weren't for those basites. Basites? Hideous six-legged beasties. Eaters of filth. They've nested in the sewers and chased us cleaners away. We're the lifeblood of the city. You'd be neck-deep in your own muck if it weren't for us. But now it's too dangerous to work. We petition the city guard. Go kill the basites yourself, they say to us. Cowards and ingrates. We take pride in our work, but we're not fools. Fight a basite and feed a basite. The proverb goes, so we're offering a bounty. 50 gold per basite. But you have to fetch us proof. The beastie's tails will do. And there's our first little grinding quest. That really doesn't have so much of an end. I mean, you can just grind these basites all day long and get all the gold you want from them. But you have to enter and leave the sewers. What do we got here? There's one. Get it. We'll get a fine bounty for him. But I'm so old and crooked I couldn't hold the plow. A spear is a light burden, old man. Come with me. And again, more recruiting. I'm kind of surprised they're just willing to recruit just about anybody. But then again, if you only need a meat shield, I guess old or young doesn't really matter. The old city is no place for village farmers to go wandering. Fiends and devils hunt these alleys. Who are you? My name is Pedrog, and I work for Tancred. Tancred? Tancred rules the old city, master of the thieves and smugglers he is. If you need something you can't buy in Avram Market, you talk to Tancred. Smugglers? The king's men look the other way. We have an agreement, but word on the street is a few renegades are running their own black market. Aye, selling salt from the Savik. They sneak it into Linnell to avoid the terrorists. Problem is, Tancred never sees a cut, so he wants them shut down. All I need is information. Where the smugglers are hiding their goods, give me a location and a piece of evidence, and you'll earn Tancred's gratitude. He's a generous man, no matter what his enemies say. And here's Pedrog. Right-hand man, I believe, of Tancred, the king of the thieves in this area, as he just described. We're gonna be running into him and talking to him a fair amount early on in this game. And, can I open the door? Be nice if I, and the camera angle does it again. Here we go. Open sesame. And go in. Go in. Go in! I said in! Wow, really? If I talk to him. No, nothing of interest. But I can't go in. It won't let me in. It really won't let me in. I think for good reason. I believe this is a special place that we can't really enter yet. Alright. Let's see here. Where do we need to go now? Let's go this way, I think. Nope, not this way. There was a overpass we passed, a bridge, and one of these walkways, yes, will lead us to the upper section. pathway right here. Lots of stray cats in this part of the town. And here we can cross. I don't think there's really much over here that we can really do. I think there's one person we can talk to. Is it you? No, it's not you. Is it you? No, it's not you. How about over here? How about you? Nope. Is that you? Nope. What is this? Ah, I see. A little bit further down this way. Oh, yep. And just out of curiosity, I'm pretty confident there's nothing here. Yep. And this is another kind of issue that, again, having with the pointing and clicking is the simple fact that if you want to backtrack down like a hallway or something, you literally have to turn yourself around in order to walk in that direction. Otherwise, if it had even just use of the keypad, even a WSAD kind of setup, I could at least move myself around normally without the need. A whole lot of random stuff going on. It wouldn't have the need of, again, pointing and clicking. I think it really just actually is kind of dragging the gameplay out a little bit. Unless this video is really popular, or popular enough, to justify me continuing to play the PC version. I think I might suspend the game for a bit just to play it on PS2, just for an easier, faster playthrough. Hail, plowman! What use do you have of my services? Need a license to sell our carrots in the marketplace, or perhaps an exemption from a potato tariff? Need a release order. Need a civilian sprung from the keep that will cost you 25 gold. Alright. This forger inspects the coin carefully. In my line of work, you learn not to trust appearances. Now, what's the prisoner's name? His name is Jinyan. Forger pulls out a scroll and inscribes Jinyan's name on the parchment. Here you go. The seal will appear genuine enough to the guard. Wow. Just like that. Nothing at this time. To think that a guy's got a release form already made out, ready to go, and all he has to do is just sign it, and our buddy Jinyan is just gonna go free, just like that. Really seems too good to be true, in my opinion. How about this guy? Let's talk to him. Pit off, you Burman, Tad. Let's try that again. Pit off, you Burman, Tad. You lose your old sod nose around here. That talk, it's so difficult to try and speak. Especially when I'm trying to do it right on the fly. And as perfect an accent as possible. A lot of people talking like pirates around here, though. Must be Pirate Day here in Linnell. Alright, so we actually have a release order. We can make our way back to the prison, which is just around the corner. Nope. Not quite. We need to go a little bit further. Ah, okay. Strange, very strange. A real inconsistency in that regard. And I think... Ah, here we go. Gibbon the pawnbroker. The Rennies have cursed our people long enough. Yeah, we know about you.
I grow powerful.
I might have sold it already to a merchant, Egil. The name was. He has a stall in Avram Market. Okay. And we have leveled up again. And we have access to a new skill. Staff weapons. Not really of any use at this moment. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to bump up swords again. We'll bump up heal. And we'll move on. Now let's go talk to this guard here. Let's give him the release order. Jinyan, eh? Where did you get this? It's from the fortress. Yeah, that's great. So we have a choice. We can just be honest with him. We can say from the palace, or we can place a sure bet and give him 20 gold. Very well then, the order appears genuine. I'll let Jinyan go tonight. Too many guys watch the gates and then light of night, light of day, blah. Pay 20 gold, 100 experience, and quest journal updated. Now we just gotta go find Jinyan's buddy. That's the pawnbroker. No, I don't want to talk to you. Hello, where are you? Again, not a fan of the way all the NPCs just walk around everywhere. There you are. Let me talk to you. We're working to free Jinyan from the keep. We have friends at court, but it might be days before they can help us. We pray for Jinyan's safety. Jinyan will be released tonight. Really? Tonight? Unless you are friends of the royal Jessie, how is this possible? I pray you did nothing against the king's law. No, I didn't. For this miracle, Jinyan and his friends owe you a debt of gratitude. Some experience and some gold. And the 20 gold I gave up. Actually, the 45 gold I gave up. I get a net profit of 5. And some XP. Kinda wish I got an item for it. Oh well. Continuing on. Let's see something here. Shopkeeper. I think that room I was trying to go in before, I think I can go in there, but for some reason the game's just being difficult about it. Alright. So now that we've done all that, let's save the game. Rotate our saves. Yeah, move out of this godforsaken place. Kidding, kidding. Okay. So now here we are. And we're going to make our way over to the Crown District. I think once we get into the Crown District, I don't think there's a whole lot to do, so we're just going to go through that. And then after that, we're just going to move on. Oh, right, the gentleman who has a shop here, I think I remember. Let's, quests. I'm looking for Lucky Charm. Agio. Okay, and I believe Agio is in here. Let's just take a quick look. I don't seem to be here? So, I'm sure you can hear the pages flipping as I scour this book here. Think I should have done my research ahead of time. Where are you? Here you are. Dragon's Lucky Charm. Okay. Main bridge. I think I remember where that is specifically. No, that's Trader. Be nice if you put your cursor over them, they would say who they are. Nope, that's the armor. He's around here. Yeah, look, our buddy Jakar is up and left. Very nice man who insulted us and desired to kill us. Oh, where are you going, Joseph? Talk to him. There we go. Did you buy an earring from the pawnbroker? Yes, but I've given it to my mistress, Dalma. Her husband is the master of the Baker's Guild, and they live on the Perkins Island, the Artisan's Quarter. Alright, and I believe that's going to put us in... Still in the marketplace. Huh. And then the Crown District, then the Crown District. Oh boy. And then after that point... See, I remember this quest being a bit of a pain just because you had to talk to so many people to find out where that charm went. And you... the majority of this quest, of all the steps you need to take, more than half of it is all right here in the city of Linnell. But after that, you don't really get a wind of that particular item for a good long time. Did Aguillo give you an earring?
Powerful.
Yes, he did, that rotten skinflint. Who gives his mistress one earring? Does he mistake me for a sailor? I had my servant bring it to the Taurus jeweler. Taurus the jeweler? His shop is in the Crown District. He'll tell me how much it's worth. If it's as cheap as I think it is, then Aguillo will have to find a new mistress. Nice. Lots of infidelity going on around here. We got theft, adultery, murder, arson. We got it all here in Linnell. Everything you could ever hope and dream for. Such a wonderful place. Alright, before we jump into the new area... Ooh, nope. Menu. Actually, before we do that, let's bump up Joseph's skills. Now we're up to sword, which I think I'm kind of cut off here at 6. But now we have parry. And actually, I'm going to leave that at 5. I'm going to bump up parry, and I'm going to bump up heal. And we're good. Of course, it doesn't particularly matter. If I'm correct in this, and I'm pretty sure I am, I can always just change all my stats, all my skill points later on. Alright, and here we go into the Crown District. And again, I can't click on the actual inside the Crown District. I gotta click. There we go. Again, a simple matter of just pushing up on the control pad, or even on the up key here. For some reason, that's something they couldn't even program into the game. Just the use of the keyboard for more than just a handful of buttons. And not much to look at with the Crown District. First, stuff is still rendering. We're going to have to get a little bit closer I get a little look at it, and like magic, it just appears before us. Oh, hey. This is the way to the palace. But we're not going to go there yet. Instead, we're going to do a bit of searching. And here we are in the Crown District. We are basically right up. Let's go down. Down is to the left in this case. Let's see what we got. Something here? It does not appear so. And again, very annoying. And oh, hey! Just great. You can see right through it. Great job. I don't remember that being a huge issue in the PS2 version. I know stuff would just kind of suddenly render themselves as soon as you get closer, but I really don't remember a lot of clipping, a lot of stuff not fully rendered being an issue in the PS3 version. I could be wrong though. It's been a while. Could have sworn. Nope, guess not. Perhaps a little further down. Okay. What's kind of cool is this area actually has quite a bit of places you can go to go indoors. Again, I mentioned I really kind of like that effect. And actually this is a walkway that can lead us to yet another entrance of the sewers. And in fact, behold! I can't really go this way. But I believe that is an entrance to the sewers, and I believe we're actually going to end up going that way at one point. For now, let's just continue on. Continue to search the Crown District. If this goes on too long, I imagine already has. I think it's been about a good hour already. I may just decide to kind of cut this video down. Yeah, here we go. We got some more traders. What's your desire, my friend? Shall I show you my wares? And we got some of the high leather boots again, silk gloves, the leather gauntlets, very pricey. Padded circa, leather jerkin, pretty much all the same stuff we found before. Oh, but now we have leather arm guards. Sneaky suspicion, those are kind of sexy. A leather armor. A quilted robe, yes, that again. It's kind of funny how, anything designated for a female in this game is quite sexy, for the most part. Very form-fitting and show off those shapely hips. And the nice bosom. Seems a little unfair, though, that the girls get so much attention in that regard, and you're not seeing Joseph without his shirt off. You know, I wonder. Haha, I knew it. I already knew it, actually. I'm just kind of trolling you guys. Basically, they're just down to literally just a simple shirt and pants. If you de-equip them of everything. Let's see here. Am I in the right area, even? I think I am, but for some odd reason here, I can't seem to find what I'm looking for. That'd be cool to get up there. Perhaps over here? Nope. Not in the door. Oh. Perhaps this is it. Just kind of... Yep. The whole time. So we picked up an amethyst. And I don't remember there being any sort of a use for any of any jewelry, or any jewels specifically, any stones in this game other than to be stuff you just sell to get more money. Alright, let's see here. Moving along. They'll fight harder with ale in their veins. Yeah, but their skill might just go right down the tank. If you don't really care about the skill, though, I highly recommend it. And look at this. We got, looks like an armorer. King's men need armor, and the tanners are running short. But I might have something for you here. And looks like pretty much all the same stuff that we had before. Yep, tunic, leather jerkin. And we're okay. We're gonna move on. At some point before moving on to the main back onto the main quest again, I did kind of play around and let's see. Can I talk to you? No, I cannot. I did play around outside on the overworld. One completing a couple of the side quests, which I think I'm going to save for after it's time to leave Linnell. I think I'm just going to focus here on Linnell for right now. And once it comes time to leave Linnell, although I might have to take care of them ahead of time. I think there's kind of a... What's this? It's interesting. I figured she would have something for me. But, yeah, I think there might be a limit. After a certain point, some of those quests are no longer completable. I have no time for idle gossip. My servants are idiots. They require my supervision. What does it take to get honest work from them? A larger stick, I wager. Yikes. No, nothing from you guys? Okay. Oh. Greetings, bold warrior. You have come at an opportune time. And why is that? I'm besides myself with worry. Something precious has been stolen from me. What's been stolen? A family heirloom pilfered from my chambers. It's a signet ring once owned by my ancestors, the Lord of Duramil. Our family lost our lands and titles in the Civil War of 217. Why should I help you? I will offer you a substantial monetary reward for the return of my ring. Any clues about the thief? None whatsoever. I suggest you start by speaking to my wife and the chambermaid. Perhaps you will see what we have missed. And here we go. So those two did have some significance. You just gotta activate the quest. Just like the fish in Crazy Ivan. The fish holds nothing until you talk to him. Just as these ladies hold no significance for you until you talk to him to activate this quest. No time to chat, sir. Chamber pots don't just empty themselves, you know. Do you know anything about the thefts? I have an idea about the thefts, but no one listens to me. What's your idea? I think it's sewer rats that do the stealing. Sewer rats? I hear them in the walls scurrying and squeaking. The city is rotten with them, even the fine houses in the Crown District. What would an animal want with jewelry? How would I know? Maybe they like shiny things. Where can I find the sewer rats? I'll give you 3 guesses, you daft pid. And the fact he even asked that question. I'm not particularly a fan of Bill Engvall, but I will say this. Here's your sign. For crying out loud, I mean... She calls them sewer rats. Where do you think they're going to be from? Where do you think you're going to find them? I mean, it's a fair question to ask, but it's still a dumb one. But Joseph, I don't think, is really all that smart. So, yeah. The thefts... So has my husband hired you to solve his little mystery? Fool, I told him to speak to the guard, but he doesn't listen. As for the thief, I can tell you who she is. Who she is? The chambermaid, of course. She cleans the chamber, doesn't she? She's the only one who goes in there besides my husband and me. Do you have any proof? Not yet, but I'll catch the girl before too long. She'll be cleaning the privy in the keep when we're done with her. Yikes. If I remember correctly, I think I talked to him. Go talk to him, Joseph. Jeez. Have you found the signet ring of my ancestors, the Lord of Duramil? No. Please recover it. The ring has been in my family for centuries. Poor guy. First world problems, though. Okay. Pretty sure there's something back here. No one to talk to. There we go. I believe we can buy something from you. Hey, we can get a swordsman ring. Blessed necklace. Now that's in blue. I believe it's a special item. Oh, we can't even look it up. Holy crap. Interesting. It's so special, we're not even allowed to see what it's about yet. However, we're looking to sell, and holy crap, that is very good. Thank you so much. More than happy to get that from you. And we could actually afford a few good things right now. And we may just need to do so. A distracted-looking scholar stands before you, clutching a worn, leather-bound tome in his hands. Sorry, too worked up to chat. I'm almost there. Almost where? I've just found volume 83 of the complete encyclopedia of heresies, heterodoxies, and apostasies. God. Oh, man. Is that good? Oh, yes. All I need now are volumes 28 and 67. I'll have the entire set. I've got to find them all. How are you going to find them? Well, the last two volumes will be hard to get. I could use some help. How can I help? Volume 28 is in the possession of a certain book dealer, but he will not sell it to me. Why not? He seems to blame me for disappearance of his volume 17 a few weeks ago. Did you steal it? Of course not. I acquired it from another source later that same day. Right. What do I have to do? Here's 250 gold. In the marketplace you will find a man named Birbus. Ask him for volume 28. He will sell it to you. Once I have the complete set, I will give you something I know you will find quite useful. Okay. So now, I gotta find this Birbus guy. Yay. Encyclopedia of Heresies. Okay. Let's look this up. See if we can find this Birbus guy. Okay. Yeah. I can already tell you, I think I know where the next volume is. And I don't think this leads me anywhere. Yeah, I swear I remember there actually being an item here before in one of those barrels. Or maybe just a bag. God, my memory of this game isn't quite what it used to be. I swear I remember there being more stuff you can just randomly pick up from stuff. But I guess not. To be fair, I haven't entirely explored. I haven't been prompted to, though. Again, going off this strategy guide, it never really steered me wrong. So I don't really have much of a reason to believe that it's I'm not getting the information I need. You'll get your fair wage and not... How will the king fight his war without my help? Look at you, your armor's dented, your blade is rusted, you're nothing but bones. Finally, they don't want somebody, jeez. They're willing to pick an old man off the street, and this guy won't even take a guy who wants to fight in the war. What a jackass. Don't believe there's anybody special to talk to here. I can't even get up here. I could have sworn I actually could at one point in the game. Maybe a lot of what I'm thinking about is later in the game. And neither of you... Arrow, where are you? I wager he's drowned himself in the river of bones. The Countess will hang us at dawn. I pray she puts us on the block. The headsmen drink less than the hangmen. Jeez. It's like you pick your poison, I guess. Alright, and I think, yeah, since I am... Ooh, don't want to do that. No! What am I doing? That would have been bad. I think I'm gonna quickly go back here. Go talk to this Burbus guy. Why don't we save while we're at it? Then after dealing with this part of the quest, I think we'll just move on. There really isn't much more to, many more people to really talk to around here. We've talked about just about everybody we can talk to. Oh, but there is the jeweler I gotta talk to. I think I just missed him. Okay, Burbus, where are you? Book guy. So I don't think he was in this area. I think he was... How about you? Nope. I think I know where he is. Actually... is he... No, he is not. Where are you, shady dealer? There you are, down there. What do you got for me? Nothing. You're a shady dealer, but you don't have much to deal. I guess you can't have much to deal when you're a shady dealer. No. Hello? Let's see. Healing drought. Unfortunately, I can't find out exactly how many of these I have without checking my inventory. I have the one. Let's buy 2 more. There we go. 3 should be good enough for now. I don't believe he is the guy we talked to about this. Nope, didn't think so. Oh, you know what? Yeah. I believe it was you. Yes. I need volume 28 of the Encyclopedias of Heresies. Why, certainly. Wait, you're not buying it for that Zephnaut, are you? Well, no. Good. For that thief shall have no more books from my shop if I can help it. How much is the book? 'Tis 200 gold for that volume. Very rare it is. Do you want it? Yes, I do. Excellent. Here you go. May it bring you years of enjoyment. And now I have the book. And I also, looks like I gained 50 bucks, or 50 gold in the process. Alright, and we're going to save again. Yes. Alright, we need to find Zephnaut. Now, admittedly, there's a lot of hours you end up playing this game. A lot of hours wasted on this game. For me, it was well worth it because I love this game so much. I still do to this day, even with the kind of tediousness of stuff like having to play the game in this sort of fashion, the way it controls, as well as all the kind of tediousness and quests, and side quests, and the random fetch quests, and having to go from one place to another just to give somebody something and acquire some sort of item. Ah, volume 28, excellent work. All that remains is volume 67, and my set is complete. To find this book, you must go to the monastery of Iona. If the rumors are true, that volume is hidden somewhere on that island. Very nice. And I've leveled up yet again. I'm level 7 already, and we really haven't gotten anywhere yet. And right away we have a new spell available. A new spell type, Holy. So we're obviously going to bump that up 1, and we now are getting 3 skill points instead of 2. Okay, what else are we going to bump up? Bumping up parry is a good idea. I think we're going to leave heal, and then we're going to bump up... Yep. Wow. And we're good there. And before we've even gotten to our next character, our newest party member, we're already pretty beefy. Let me see. Whoa, where are we going? That was quite a ride. There is a jeweler somewhere around here. It must be this guy. There we go. Only the nobles can afford Iranian silk and jewelry. How could the king pass the edict without provoking a war? Did Dama's servant bring you an earring? Perhaps she intended to, but she never made it to my shop. As she was crossing the street, the poor girl was trampled to death by a horse. Trampled by a horse? A royal herald came galloping through the city as if chased by Lockhart and her 40 minions. She had the misfortune of being in his path. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. A pity that was. Did she have an earring on her? I don't know about an earring, but I did see something strange. I chased away a rat that had come sniffing around where she lay. As the rat fled, I saw he had a shiny object in his mouth. A shiny object? Perhaps that's the earring you're looking for. I would speak to Humbus the rat catcher. He works in this district. Maybe he has seen the rat. And another person to talk to involving a quest. So much fun. I believe he's somewhere around here. Maybe not necessarily in here, but let's take a look anyway. he's around here. Yep, that's him over there, I believe. Yep. War brings out the rats. They smell the blood. As long as there's war, famine, and plague, the rat catchers will have coins in their purse. Have you seen a rat carrying an earring? Seen him? I've caught the thieving vermin. Do you have the earring? Sorry, mate, I gave the earring to a friend. You gave it to a friend? Aye, his name is Cheng Dai, and he's halfway to Arenia by now. Halfway to Arenia? The Rennies aren't safe in Lanel these days. I told Cheng Dai to make a run for it, and I gave him the earring for good luck. Where can I find Cheng Dai? Look for Arenia, you fool! What did I just finish telling you? And that's pretty much where the quest is suspended at this point. It's pretty much not until halfway through the game are we ever going to end up in Arenia. So, poor what's his name is going to have to go wanting on finding his item. I think while I'm here, let's do a quick, come on now. Joseph wants in. What do we got? Some leather gloves. Man, those are not cheap. $2.50. Silk gloves. I think I'm okay on that. Leather boots. Leather jerkin. Whoa, pricey. Let's not bother with that here. Oh boy. Caught in the door. Oh, are you kidding me with this? Oh, this is just all gone tits up now. I can't even exit the damn room. There we go. That's horrendous. Why, PC? Why? This game is so much more fun than that. And something as tedious as just trying to frickin' get in and out of a door. Alright, we got high leather boots. Those are a 5. Those are... This is pretty cheap. I think it's worth getting. Leather gauntlets are pretty pricey. A padded surcoat. I think we'll get that since it's basically double what we've already got with Joseph's gear. So we got leather arm guards. Tough boots, heavy boots. Yeah, we'll get these. We are metagaming a little bit in anticipation of acquiring our new party member. Yeah. Didn't think we were gonna encounter this individual in this episode. It'll more likely be in the very next episode. And the very next episode might not have a whole lot of action in it. As unfortunately, yes. There's again. I mentioned there's a lot of rich lore and history to this game. I should probably save. I should have saved before I did that, just to be safe. And we're going to get a good amount of meat in the history, as well as the a good look at some of the religion here in the world of Summoner, as we end up going into the monastery, or the church. I forget what it's really called. And we're going to get a bit of a Bible lesson. Let's see, we got some studded leggings, cheap but worth picking up, and some boots. Actually, those require... No, they don't. Okay, good. We'll get them in. I was worried they might require heavy arms, but nope. And I believe our friend is going to be very nicely outfitted. More so than she was already. And it should be pretty obvious, we're going to be acquiring a girl in our party. And at this point I believe it's just about everything quest-wise, side quests and stuff like that we're going to be able to pick up so far here in Linnell. We've done about as much as we could. Let's save again. Rotate those saves. However, I could go out and try to complete some of the side quests that have to be done out in the overworld. But I think I'm going to save that for when I acquire our next party member. The only problem, though, is that's going to take a bit of time, as once we acquire this party member, we're going to be mostly focusing on going through the main storyline. Alright, we're going to save again. I want to get in the habit of this just in case something goes wrong. Something with the recording goes wrong or something with the game itself. That way I'm pretty up to date on where we're at in the game. Alright, so I think this is where we're going to cut it here. Why don't we actually move on into the Temple Plaza. But I really want to thank everybody who's tuning in and watching this playthrough. Despite some of the tediousness of the control, I'm still having a lot of fun with it, and it is kind of like rediscovering the game all over again for me. It has been a while since I played it, and just so much about this game just really appeals to me. From just the overall tone and mood, the history and the lore of this game, the characters are interesting. It really speaks to like a good old classic kind of tabletop RPG world, like something out of Dungeons and Dragons. And who knows, maybe it was inspired by Dungeons and Dragons at one point. Maybe somebody had a game where they played that involved everything about this world. And with that, we're going to save again. And I'll see you all on the other side in the next episode. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the content and you want to see more. Leave comments, criticism, suggestions. If I missed things, suggest things on what I need to do to improve this Let's Play. And until then, I'll see you all next time. I'm Jessie Lockhart. Catch you later.